So whenever we are giving our full attention to this present moment, what happens is that we are going into full silence. What that means is I'm in alignment. I'm in alignment with this being, this existence at this moment. And in that state, we can listen. And that's where we tap into silence is full of answers. And that's where we get into our own clarity. So we refer to this as a meditative state. And the meditation has been commercialized. And we have this idea that you have to be in a triangle pose and do the hand gesture and close your eyes and not think and all this stuff. Means, state of medium, basically. So going into your center. And the reason why I share this message today is a lion's gate, which means there's a portal opening that's happening right now today, and the energy effect will last until August 12th. And we are also being supported with a lot of astrological transits and retrogrades that push us to go in at this time. And with a lot of support from the Grand Central Sun of the light codes coming in, that's been intensified. And what that means is even though you don't see the energy, you don't feel the energy, you're not recognizing anything, it is happening. So at this time, what happens is we are forced to go really in, because from 2023, 2024, we are moving into a totally different age, much lighter age. And so now we are in a lot of water signs where we need to feel. So there will be a lot of heavy emotions, or they had been, because the last couple of weeks, and especially the last couple of days, the light codes that I've been getting was so intense. And I had to wake up so many times in the middle of the night, or I didn't even sleep much, because I had to integrate all these lights that are coming in at a very fast speed. And, it's just for light workers, starseeds like me, you may feel this energy even though you don't. If you are here listening to this message, there's something resonating with you as well. Everything is for a reason. So you may be ready for this kind of message. So you may tune in. If you don't resonate, you don't have to, force yourself to listen, of course. And so what's really happening at this time is that we are getting all this support to go in. And I've been seeing the spiral of life symbol. What that means is it's a spiral that's going around in circle, and it's never ending. It's eternal. So what that means is that we are going into our center in order to expand and grow. So basically, in other words, in order to expand and grow, we need to go into our center, meaning go in. And so the emotions could have been pretty heavy, or you might have felt a lot of emotional triggers somehow, or events, unexpected events are likely to happen in your life where it's forcing you to stop everything, stop moving, stop distracting yourself with everything around you, but in a place where you need to surrender, accept. What it's doing is making you to go in, because you have been distracting yourself. And so there's a whole bigger purpose to all of this energy, because on an individual level, we need to clear up this karmic energy or the emotional baggage. Especially with the water sign support, we are feeling a lot of deep emotions. So utilize these periods. Now you understand, have a bigger picture of what's going on around you. Take this opportunity as your time to go in and center yourself. So one of the things that I also wanted to mention is this, that whenever we are in full attention, undivided attention, right? We all like to do that, right? When you are in love, you just look at each other and it's enough. And there's silence and there's something, We understand each other. There's connection that's happening. There's love, and we know that, right? And we hear each other even though we are not speaking. And so basically, just to give you this idea, is that when we are in full attention, meaning fully, completely dedicated and devoted to this moment, in alignment with your own existence, your own being, what's happening is we go into silence, complete silence. So that's when we are able to listen to other people, right? When we are really giving full attention, we are not thinking of what we are going to say, but we are fully giving that attention and aligned, and we can listen to them, right? And with that, it comes understanding, because we get to know each other better, right? But when it's not, it comes with the judgment, right? My ideas or defensive mechanism, all this baggage that are happening right now, the fears, insecurities, is blocking the way from being in complete silence. The mind never stops talking, right? And so right now, even though you may be challenged to go into that state, what you can do is you can review your emotions, your insecurities, your fears, your triggers. Feeling these heavy emotions or feel triggered by certain events or certain interactions, the more you hold the emotional baggage, you're likely to feel negative emotions such as unknown fear, unknown insecurity, unknown feelings of, sudden fear of abandonment, or loneliness, or sadness, or intensified anger, intensified frustration, everything intensified because the energy of the moon and the feelings and emotions. So everything is now intensified, and we are going to move out of this soon and move into much lighter energy of air and fire in the future. And so we are getting prepared to go into the next stage, next level. So this is really important time that you need to do this work. And when something happens that stops you from doing something, accept and surrender, because everything happens for a reason. There's a message. So your life is basically your message. And when we are totally accepting and in surrender, meaning in present moment, what happens is you are going to experience peace in that moment. And then you will start to go in, tap in. And that's when you discover your own truth. Because right now, a lot of people may question where they are, what they're doing, who they're with, the place they work, because now it's that spiral symbol. We are all forced to go into our center, to find our truth, to seek our truth, the authentic self. So simply, authenticity, in other words, means self-love. Because without loving ourselves, you don't know, we can't find, or we can't accept, we can't embrace who we really truly are. We can't embrace all aspects of ourselves because we are constantly going to judge. And when we judge, we can't be ourselves, and we can't be our authentic expression because we're going to be afraid of others judging us. And so everything comes down to it. When we embrace all of this, you will have more courage. You will have more confidence naturally because you accept your truth, right? You're not afraid to not fitting in. And so you're here to express your unique signature, unique expression. And that's what happens. So right now we're going through all of these transitions. And lastly, something that I wanted to share is that as we go through this, if you haven't experienced any awakening symptoms or experiences before, then just in case, if you sleep a lot more than usual, or if you sleep less, or you start to wake up in the middle of the night quite often, or you feel like you're extremely hungry at this time, or you feel like you don't want to eat anything, there's all all kinds of reasons for that because of the energetic attunement that's happening for individual body types. And so especially if you are feeling really hungry, that means you're not grounded enough in your lower chakras, especially your root chakra. So eat a lot of red vegetables or fruits, red color stuff. Consume a lot of those things. And also get into the nature in barefoot and hug a tree or do some kind of grounding rituals or exercise, move your body, get into your physical body. And that's some of the things that you can incorporate. And if you feel like you want to fast, that means you're ready to receive a lot of downloads and the light codes into your body, because now your body is ready, to transition from carbon-based to crystalline-based. So we are doing all of these exercises in order for you to get prepared for the next stage in the future with what's happening in the universe at large. So that is the collective message that I wanted to share with you today, just in case. And if you have any questions or anything that you want to comment on, please leave them down below. And if you have any questions regarding awakening symptoms, more about what that is, and whether you are in that place, you're in that dark night of the soul, feel free to share in the comment, or you can send me an email. You will find the address on my website, that is sidneycha.com. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.